This is the Polestar 2. It's an all-electric sedan similar to the Tesla Model 3 from the same parent company as Volvo. It first launched in Australia back in 2022 and has been updated a few times, including when it switched from front to rear-wheel drive last year. But why am I here? Well, this logo is Flexicar. You might have already seen some Flexicars parked up on the street. It's a great short-term solution instead of having to go out and hire a rental car if you just need something for a few hours. But this Polestar here is the first time that Flexicar has used an electric vehicle instead of a petrol or diesel, and it's here on trial in Adelaide. Let's jump in with Owen McNeil, the Vice President of Hertz Australia New Zealand, to find out more.
Obviously Hertz is mainstream car rental, whereas Flexicar is an on-street car sharing program, and it gives us the opportunity to check out the tech that you need to be able to rent a car without actually going to the rental office.
And what's the reason for going electric after having petrol and diesel cars for the past 14 years or so?
Yeah, we look at it as the future. Hertz is trying to be preeminent in this space, and it follows on that Flexicar should be as well.
And you've gone with the Polestar 2. Why did you choose the Polestar 2?
Polestar 2 is a great car, in my opinion. It's also very user-friendly in terms of the technology. So it's actually more of a traditional car-based tech, easy to use as a first-off user.
You've chosen Adelaide as the first location for this EV trial with Flexicar. What was the benefits of staying in Adelaide?
There's two issues. Obviously, Cedar Woods, the developer, was quite keen to work with us, so that was enticing. But the second reason is the city actually lends itself to short trip car sharing, and being a smaller city than Sydney or Melbourne or Brisbane, we find the use case a much easier use case for charging, having the car and then not having to find recharging before you return it to the Flexicar bay. We will always have to use a charging station for the vehicle, so that when the consumer gets there, we set them at 90% to protect the battery life. But the use case is that it has to be at 90% for the consumer to have that level of ease driving off in it. But we see the on-street charging as the thing that will make the consumers really adopt to it, and I think it'll be a great experiment to see whether or not people will use those vehicles as a transport means to go shopping, or go and visit people, go up to the wineries, etc. For the day and back, and then put it back on charge, and it's ready then for the next use.
Electric vehicles can be hired from other car sharing services in Australia, including the Toyota-operated Kinto business, which offers the BZ4X SUV from dealerships in Victoria and New South Wales, and peer-to-peer services like Turo and Carbar with a range of privately owned EVs. For more information, head over to Drive.com.au.